Welcome to Jan's Views, a place where I share my views and listen to yours. Whether you are here for my artwork, live streams, shorts, or just for the giggles, please be assured I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you will enjoy your time here on my channel. I would be eternally grateful if you would give a like to the video, consider subscribing and, dare I ask, even become a member. So without further ado, let's do this.
Hello and welcome to Drama Friday. It's Drama Friday. It always makes me laugh, even though I do it myself. It still makes me laugh. How the hell are you? I hope you're all well. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope you're all looking forward to a nice weekend. I certainly am. I've been invited to my daughter's for dinner tomorrow, so I'm going to be thoroughly spoiled, and no doubt we'll catch up on some crap TV together as well, because that's what we like to do. So who have we got in? We've got Capone. Hello, darling. She's at work but here in spirit. Bless you. We've also got Edna. Okay, we'll have to get Edna up in a sec. And we've got Barley. Barley. I hope you're feeling better, Barley. I called into your live earlier and noticed that you'd made me, given me a wrench. Thank you. That's very kind of you. The only problem is you've got some real problematic people in your chat, Barley. So it was difficult for me to know whether to let them say the horrible things they were saying or to leave them. But hey, when I'm a mod in people's chats, I always respect the person's channel. So I would rather have that sort of conversation with you, Barley, as far as removing people before actually doing it myself. Hello, it's been a long time since I've seen you. How the hell are you, Letty? I hope you're really well. Thank you for spreading some love. We all could do with that, couldn't we? Okay, Barley, I understand. That's good. That's fine. As long as you're happy with that, then I'm perfectly happy to abide by your wishes. Turn your Hi Hussy, how you doing? Guess what we're going to be talking about today? Oh, don't block the ogre. He amuses me. Let him say what he wants to say. I really don't mind. You're doing well. Always love listening to you talk. Oh, that's really nice. So the first thing I want to talk about, let's firstly, no, I'll talk about this first. Okay, two things. The first thing, for people that were in Wellness Wednesday and saw the true crime thing that we did, sadly, Riley Strain has been found. It does appear that they found him in the river. God bless him. So yeah, I was very sad to hear that today. And I mean, you can only imagine really what his family must be going through. It must be absolutely awful. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lessons to be learnt from that, I think. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, I do understand. I mean, I do understand that everybody, as regards the place where he was drinking, they are helping the police and are very open about things. And I think it would be wrong to solely blame them. I don't think that the sole blame is on him. At the end of the day, he was a 22-year-old boy who was, absolutely, blottoed. So yeah, it's very sad. And I didn't want to sort of wait until next Wednesday to sort of talk on it. Because they found the body, I think today, or maybe it was yesterday. So yeah, so let's offer some prayers up to his family. So especially about Peter. How times have changed. Listening but busy. Have a great weekend. You too, Letty. Lovely to see you. It's always nice to see old subscribers come in. So, and the other story I want to address, let's get Edna up. Come on, Edna. Come on up. Right, the other story I want to address is of Princess Kate. Is she known as Princess Kate? I don't know if she is. Anyway, Kate Middleton has been found to have cancer. Now, I've spoken on it. When did I speak on it? Can't remember. Oh, I know. I've just done another video and I spoke on it a bit there. The only thing that I find quite interesting is that she's saying, or they're saying, she's getting preventative chemo. Now, I didn't know you could get preventative chemo. I thought you only got chemo once you'd, been diagnosed with cancer. From what I believe, she was diagnosed with it or something. Oh, I've got it all wrong now. I think she was diagnosed with it, or they found precancerous cells. So I'm thinking that perhaps it was sort of down there, and they've found precancerous cells and have removed them, I would have thought. But I don't understand the sort of precancerous chemo. That's the only thing. Hey Edna, how you doing, sweetness? Are you good?
I'm doing well, thank you. Hi, Jack.
Speak up, darling.
Oh, I'm I'm like yelling. I was saying hello. I'm happy Friday. How's it going?
How are you? Are you good?
Yeah. Actually, my Friday's been pretty good. I took this morning off, as you probably know. I spoke with HUSSY. But I also got some work done. Yeah, it was good. It was actually, I think it was really good. But I had a what is it? We call them 101s with my manager, and that went good. So no complaints. Ready for the
Good.
weekend.
Good. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy. Right. Okay. Now, what are we going to cover? What are we going to cover this week? I wonder. Hey, Sasha, how are you, sweetness? I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Right. Okay. So we have got a little bit of breaking news. No surprise to anybody. So let's see if I can get this
I want to say
sorted.
sorry.
Say that again. Edna.
Oh, I was going to say sorry to Letty because, yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, love.
Oh, okay. I was saying that Letty's comment accidentally got deleted next to Hussy. I was just saying sorry if she noticed.
Oh, right. What did you delete? Hussy as well. Good for you.
I didn't.
He
I
needs,
just gave Hussy a little bit of a timeout, just 5 minutes.
yeah, he needs to calm himself. You know.
Yeah, just calm down a little bit. We're having fun.
Yeah. And after this stream, he's gonna have like smoke coming out of his ears anyway. So hey, nothing's happened yet, moron. Anyway, let's have this, shall we? Well. Hussy loses his channel again. What a surprise! Even more of a surprise is the audacity of the man to take people to court and for defamation when he constantly gets his YouTube channel removed for the same kind of behavior. It's insane. You couldn't make it up. You couldn't make it up. Not shocked at all. No. I'm not shocked either. Hey, Bridge. Hey, Bridge,
Hey,
darling.
Bridge.
You're well.
Everyone's asking about you, Bridge.
I want to say, let's get rid of the moron for a second. I wanted to say, let's get back to that. Bridge, people out there, we've got a star amongst us, okay? And it's not Hussy. It's definitely not Hussy. We've got a star, a very competent documentary put together. Terrible English. There's me. I'm always mocking other people for their English. So I should mock myself. That was terrible. Anyway, Bridget has been putting out documentaries on her channel that are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. Please, if there's anybody in the chat, Bridge, you can do it yourself, darling. Put a link to your channel up in the chat because I'm blown away. And I don't know why, because I think you've got a nice voice anyway. But when you do those voiceovers, I'm just like, yeah, you should be doing something with that. You should be using. Say that again.
Sorry. I just love the way she said Shirley Chisholm.
Yeah, I liked the okay, who have we got in here? Hi Heifer. Hope Slow Mama's channel is terminated. I don't think it'll be. Yeah, I think he's sort of sailing a bit. What's the saying when it says about sailing? He's sailing into the wind a bit. But I think his irrelevance.
I thought it was against the wind.
Okay, sailing against the wind, whatever. But his irrelevancy. Yeah, are we working on our timing this week? Are we? No one is watching that, says Heifer. I know.
You know what? I think I
want.
need to change my headset because I can't hear.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good because I can hear a bit of feedback on it as well. Yeah, so getting back to Bridge, not only does she narrate it beautifully, the editing, my God, girl, the editing is really, really good. Really excellent editing. I love it. Keep it up, girly. Keep it up. So Barley says, I also watched and I didn't think it was Bridget's voice, but it was because she wasn't, yeah, effing and laughing. Yeah, it didn't sound, like her. Yeah, it is Bridget's voice and it's wonderful. Keep doing more. I love it. I really love it. Anyway, let's get back to Moron. So he has lost another channel. Now, what is so ironic about this is the fact that he is taking people to court for defamation of character. Listen, if you get taken to court by this moron, for God's sake, show them his channel. Well, you can't because it's gone. But I mean, just show evidence of him losing his channel for targeted harassment and bullying, because that's what he's doing. Will people please open their eyes? It's insane. It's insane. Honestly. And I mean, we've lost Edna. She'll be back in a minute. I don't really like talking about him because I don't want no, I don't want that on my channel. But hang on, I'm faffing around. Let me concentrate. Right. Okay. I don't really want him on my channel. But I have done videos on him before and I've spoken out quite openly about the things that I've done, the things that I've said, how I view him. I don't hide anything. But one thing that people have to realize about me is I hate liars. I hate them with a passion. And, the lies that he keeps coming out with, it's hard not to respond. But, when he's saying that my channel is all about him, it's totally delusional. I mean, really? Do you think I would have a channel dedicated to this person? For God's sake. Totally delusional. Yeah, we're going to talk a bit more about that in a minute, Sasha, about the lawsuits. I don't understand. I also hate liars. I do, Barley. They grind my gears. As we say in Britain, they grind my gears. I detest them. Totally and utterly detest liars. Which is one of the reasons why I'm not one. I don't lie. So, there you are, Bridge. I don't understand how he says that you are obsessed and stalking him when he comes into your chat every Friday. I know. I know. It's just, why can't people... Oh, well, I don't want to say what I think of the people that sort of believe him. It's just... God's sake, just stop it, will you? So the one thing that I've noticed, are you there, Edna? We just got like
Yes.
oh, you
Can
are.
you hear me now?
Yes, that's
Okay.
yeah. No, we don't say it grinds my cogs. Well, they might do up north, Sasha, but us southerners, we say grinds my gears. And he does. He grinds my gears because he lies so much. And even if you show him the evidence, he's still going to lie. I mean, that's what a pathological liar does. They just keep lying and lying and lying. And that's what he does. But I mean, even though he keeps losing all his channels because he's just, an aggressive, nasty, bitter old man, then, oh, she's gone again. He still believes that that he's in the right. I don't listen, you Americans, you need to sort out your justice system. Seriously. So the latest thing is I've noticed is he's trying to tie me in with the swatting. Right.
Yeah.
He's trying to tie me in with that. Now, Edna, I know that you've spoken to him. Would you
Mm-hmm.
like to tell us what he said about the swatting?
Not exactly. I don't. I don't remember exactly what he said about the swatting, other than I think you were a part of it, but I don't think he went into detail. I don't
No,
remember. Did
of
he?
course, of course he won't go into detail because it's
Oh,
absolute
okay.
garbage. It's absolute garbage. And to try and tie me in with that is it's just ridiculous. I can't even think of an appropriate word.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So he's in the chat threatening. You keep doing it, Hussy. I'm sure the lawyers will love to see this. They'll love to see you in here threatening not only me, but also people that are in my chat. I'm sure the lawyers will love to see that. And that's one of the reasons I won't bar you from speaking here, because you're such a fool. You don't realize what you're doing. So you just carry on. You just carry on. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what he's trying to do. And he does it in a way that manipulates his audience. I'd like to say he's clever doing it. But yeah, he's trolling. He is insane. He is insane. But
He
yeah.
seemed like he was serious about his lawyer sending you something or being able to do something. I don't know.
Oh, I don't give a toss. I welcome it. I welcome it because unlike the people that he's taken to court so far, I've also logged many things to prove who he is. And one of the reasons I do videos on him is also a way of logging everything that he's done. When I was doxxed, the police said to me, make sure you log everything. So that's what I do.
Right. Okay, so I thought you were only doxxed by, I don't know if you want name shares, so I won't say a name,
No,
but like a
no,
certain
I
group
don't
or
hide
oh,
anything here. I don't hide
oh,
anything
okay,
on my
so
channel.
okay, I'm sorry. You can certain people don't want certain words. So okay, so Erie Pepperoni, right? And among others. But
Yeah,
you're saying that
among
Hussy
others. Bridge, if you want to
so
come up, sweetness, you can, because I know you enjoy a good chat.
yes, Bridge, you're welcome. Because people were asking about you being on panel for sure. They miss you.
He's threatening you. He's threatening you, Bridge. So yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying? Yeah, there
With the
were
doxing, how did that happen?
oh, that was when I was in the drama community. But some of those people have
Oh,
also come over to Girl World or this community, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, and one of them was Eerie Pepperoni. The other one was Gary came over. Who else? Metamorphosis
so was
Rock. That
Hussy one of
Hussy is
them?
that Hussy has tried to befriend. Good luck with that. You befriend her. ah, yeah. So yeah, what were you saying before then, Edna?
Well,
I
I
was
was saying, how does Hussy play in with the doxing? Was he one of the people?
no, he did no. Hey, Bridge. Hi, darling. How are you?
Hello, good.
Hey, Bridge.
Hey.
Good. Good. Um, Right. Yeah. So this is, we are going to be covering some of the crap that he's done. I hate doing it because I hate having him on my channel. But there's some things that have come up that I feel need to be addressed. And I also want to talk about the court cases because I think that's quite interesting.
Okay.
But the other things that for me are totally unacceptable is saying that he's actually tried to say that I spoke to him about my daughter and said something like, oh, well, what have you got to say? Or something like that. And that's why he can say to me now, F your daughter, which is a total load of bullshit. I never spoke to him about my daughter. I spoke to Vicky about my daughter. I didn't. I just said the infamous words, my daughter was right to floor with you, which amazingly is better.
Jen, you need merch. You can have a whole line. My blonde hair, blue-eyed daughter. My daughter can wipe the floor with you. Wait.
And normally I would laugh about it, but when you've got someone like this person talking about it and lying about it, then I take it a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
So it just shows really the way he's managed to sort of twist it into, oh no, well, she was talking to me and so I said this and I said F your daughter and I'm going to say F your whole family and I'm going to do, yeah.
Crazy. It is absolutely insane.
Just piss off, moron. Okay, go and just go back under the stone from whence you came. Okay? You're talking absolute crap. But, if I said to him, I don't ever mention her again, he'll make sure he says it all the time. So I'm not even going to say that to him.
Yeah.
I'm just not even going to say that to him. You carry on. But just remember, Hussy, you're not the only one gathering evidence. Okay? All right. Hi, Hippie Co. Hope you're well, darling. Also, another lie is stating that I called the authorities. Now, I understand you were a little bit confused about this, Edna. Stating that I called the authorities on him for simply being in a park.
So that's what he said. He said that you tag people on Twitter, which I thought you confirmed. But today he said that you call people.
Oh my God.
And I don't know anything about that. I hadn't heard that before.
Edna, do you know what a lie is?
Present. A lie. That's when someone says something that isn't true.
Yes. Yes,
darling. Okay. Listen, I work in facts and spreadsheets. We work with numbers all day. 1 + 1 = 2 every time. So when I get online, it blows my mind. I have to remember that we're in a different world.
Oh, God. But don't you realize by him saying that, if I was to, I don't really take it seriously anymore because it's just bullshit. Every time he opens his mouth, it's just verbal diarrhea. But, I think the thing that's concerning is that people actually believe him, Edna.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
And also, on a serious note, by saying that, he's actually minimizing his inappropriate actions on that day. Why do you think? Do you think I go around tagging people for the fun of it?
No, I don't think you would.
All right. Well, okay, good. Well, I'm pleased to hear that, Edna, love.
But the thing is, I don't see Hussy just making it up, right? Like he cried today.
Oh my God. Okay.
Why?
You don't
Why?
think those were genuine emotions?
Cried about
He's
what?
he's hurt, but I think the implication that he is racist, that he cares about race when he's had, close people to him be of all different races.
So he
You know,
cried about
Edna,
And
race? He cried about
I'm
race? I don't
sorry,
understand. He cried about race? I don't
you know what,
understand.
Bridge?
I don't know.
Well,
I honestly
no,
don't
come on, Edna.
understand.
We want to hear how your mind thinks. It's like you know those those emojis where the head's sort of blown off. That's me. That's me at the moment. All right. Come on, Edna. Come on.
I mean, it was a sensitive story that he told. I mean, it's like trigger
What
warning. It's
sensitive
not really
story
a
did you
drama
tell?
Friday type of story. It's just that he just shared a story of someone of color close to him passing away when he was young. He just told
Okay.
several stories of
It was-
people of color being close to him, and that it hurt him. The implication that he's a
So
racist person because he
so
cares about.
he had a
Yeah.
black friend that died and that made him cry?
You know what? I'm not. You know.
Edna, go
I
and get
mean,
relaxed. Go and get relaxed and sit in the corner.
but
No,
honestly,
I'm taking a break for at least 4 months.
Thank
So
God
you're
for
getting
that.
because
sober, Edna.
this sounds like I have black friends. I can't be racist. That's
Mm.
what that sounds like to me.
And I had a black nanny, so I can't be racist.
I'm
And
serious.
I had
And
Indian food when I was growing up, so I can't be racist. Edna, can you hear yourself, darling?
Um, uh, you know what? I can make a mean roti.
Oh, Edna. Edna.
That's all I got to say. I don't know, Jan. That the man cried. What am I supposed to say?
The man cries on the drop of a what's the saying? On the drop of a coin.
Hat.
And the reason he does it is because that's
Jan,
part of his personality. He's a manipulator. I bet there wasn't one tear. You know? I mean, please, Edna, come on. Come on, darling. So because he had a black friend that died, what are we saying? He didn't do blackface. Is that what we're saying?
no, but I'm just saying that it's maybe not 100%, or it's not really. I don't know if the word would be fair, but it's because it's like what it is, regardless of what of your circumstance. If it's blackface, it's blackface. But at the same time, I think there is something to be said for the intention behind it. And he's saying that he did not intend for it to be blackface.
okay.
So, okay, so he didn't intend it to be blackface, but he knows as a white Armenian, in order to imitate his black nanny, okay, he was going to
Listen,
have
Jan,
to
we
black
was
up.
fighting people every Halloween for a good 5 years there against, fight. Like it took a
it's
minute
still
for people to
happening.
get canceled,
No,
right?
it's still happening.
So it's like Hussy's not the only one. You know what I mean? Like it's frustrating because it's like you do not have to darken your skin to come across or portray yourself as a black person. And if you do, then you're not, it's cheap. You need to try harder.
See, once again, you've come from left field. The reality, Edna, is that on his very first YouTube channel, now I know he's gotten through quite a few now, but on his very first one,
I'm
actually
gonna say because we just got a new one now. You can't. How am I supposed to keep up with the first one?
I know. Actually, in the about section, he actually said that he based his channel or his persona on his black nanny. Now, what does that make him? What does that make it?
Uninformed.
Well, yeah. It also makes him sort of guilty of doing blackface. And the
You're
other
taking him
thing,
to court.
am I taking him to court for
You're
blackface?
putting him in the Drama Friday court, and he's guilty.
It certainly is. Right. I thought this might help you, Edna.
Okay.
Can you see
We have a
that?
spreadsheet. What is this? It's so
Yeah.
small on my phone. Okay.
Okay. Well, have a good look. Me
Oh,
and
I
Bridget will
see.
wait.
Oh, now I see. Was this the original panel with Petty Fam?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, I mean, there's something, all right. Yeah, you brought up Petty Fam. Now, what's her name? Parker in the middle there, was all up for this conversation and blah, 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 blah. And then a little while afterwards, she decides to go back on it and say that she thinks he was just didn't know what makeup to use. You couldn't make it up. But anyway, this is for you, Edna. Okay, I just got a little bit lined up. All right, now please listen, darling. Okay. Word on it, and then I can say good night and go and make myself a cup of tea. So let's start with you, Carsten.
Please, Hussy, clean up your act. When you come back from your liposuction, start all over again. Your fans that will enjoy you with wigs, glasses, will also enjoy you without. And just come back and be the funny person that you claim you are.
Good.
Just a suggestion.
Mrs. Parker?
All right. I would like to say I have a prayer for Miss Blackface. I pray that a flower pot falls from the windowsill and hits you on the head.
Edna, did you hear that, love? Just checking.
I did.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, this is 2 years ago. Oh, that's it. That's it. He's saying that that Parker was the first one to come out with him using blackface. So that dispels that, okay? This dispels that because I'd already done videos on him doing blackface before, but yeah. All right. Listen, Edna.
I pray that your brakes go out while you go down the hill. I pray that when you go to the bathroom at 2:00 in the morning, you step on a Lego. I pray that the ingrown toenail on your big toe continues to grow until it needs to be amputated. I pray that you are so constipated the next time you decide to have sex, you shart all over his dick. I pray for you, Miss Blackface. And the church said, Ramen. There,
Amen. Amen.
That was wonderful. Sugar.
I just
Can
wanted
you
to
follow
say,
that, Colin?
I'll try, but Miss Parks is really good.
It's brilliant.
She sure is.
I just wanted to say to Miss Hussy, girl, you are broke as fuck. Your wigs are dusty and musty. They're all on the floor. And I just feel sorry for you. I think I feel pity more than anything because your face is sagging away. You look like a saggy ball sack. And when you speak, we could smell your breath, honey. Like, honey, you need to close those mouth and brush your teeth. For all your money, you can't afford a toothbrush and a shaver? I thought you were rich, girl. I thought you were rich. And we're calling you out. You're a racist. Stop saying the R word. That's you. Like, you're racist, honey. We didn't know that. It is what you are, honey. And I just wanted to say to the panel, I love you all. I love you, DC and D.
Right. Okay. That was really for Edna, because Edna seems a little confused, don't you, Edna? She's a little bit confused. She's fainted on the floor now. So, but maybe if she goes on Hussy's again and he tells her a few more lies, she'll be able to, understand it a bit more. Who knows? Who cares?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
I can't get over this whole I cried because I had a black friend thing. Like I just can't. I don't understand it.
The boy passed away, Bridget.
Oh, okay.
That's sad.
Oh,
But
Edna.
so was he?
Okay.
I still don't understand. Like, I can't be racist because I had a black friend. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
he doesn't understand this. I don't.
No, and
I am
hang on.
not a social justice warrior. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, I've taken sociology and or sociology, and it's just like we live in a racist society. So, like, just by participating in the society, you're going to participate in racism in some aspect more than likely. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. So, for someone to, but I mean, people don't want to face that fact.
What's that got to do with Hussy lying about some little boy that died? What
Well,
has
I'm
that got
thinking
to do with
what
it?
I wouldn't say it's a lie. I think he doesn't understand how the role that he plays in racism,
uh-huh.
Okay.
at least in girl world, in the way people interpret it.
Because just like, I mean, he has the whole what some people are calling blackface, and then also how he called Charlie Gold a gorilla, and I think there's a couple of other incidences as well, and it kind of just adds up. And I think that's what he doesn't understand. That's what people are seeing, and so this basically kind of pattern of behavior and things that he says, and people
Yeah.
are coming to that conclusion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not isolated incidents, but when they're I hear you.
Yeah. And also, I mean, just because we've all grown up with the horrible things happening around us, but it shouldn't excuse us for doing antisocial or having antisocial behavior. And I think he needs to recognize that and stop using things, whether they're true or not. Stop trying to make excuses for them. And I think, him, continually saying that he's not doing it, he doesn't, and then to somebody else, he'll say, oh, well, I don't understand, I don't understand why people think I'm doing it. And then, that's why I showed that picture. It's obvious that he does it,
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, but there's people on YouTube that will take you point by point on what on blackface instances of it, and X, Y, and Z. I'm just not that one. Like that's not what I'm here for. So I'm not gonna teach them. But I mean, there's
yeah,
people out
but
there that will.
sometimes, Edna, darling, sometimes you have to, see it for what it really is, and perhaps not take things that are said to you quite so seriously and quite so quite to heart, because there are manipulators out there, and sometimes you have to just see it for what it is. So yeah, okay. This is something else I wanted to show. Talking, quite on a similar thing, really. And it's about hang on, how do I get rid of you guys? Hang on a minute. let's share this. It's sort of tied in with this court case business. Now we're talking about a different court case here, but I think it's quite relevant, in as much as, in my opinion, it's it's people using the judicial system to do their dirty work. And I think it's time that he was called out on it. I know that there are some people that have called him out on it, but there's not enough people calling him out on it. And that's why he feels safe in doing that, in doing what he's doing. And just one second, I'm trying to get you up. There you are. Right, let's get you up there as well. Yeah. When does it stop? When does somebody say, hang on a minute? You know,
Mhm.
and you can't even say that it's like money that talks as regards the right, okay, let's save that. Okie doke. There you go. What I don't understand is how this is allowed to happen. How is a known, and I will say a known liar, because everybody knows he's a liar, apart from Edna. How is this known liar able to take anyone to court on a defamation charge? I don't get it, guys. Now, you two are American, all right? You tell me how he's able to do this, because I haven't got a bloody clue how he's getting
Listen,
away with
Jen,
it.
I wouldn't be anywhere near any of this nonsense. I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
Well, I
maybe you
mean,
should, darling. Maybe you should, you know?
Why? Listen, I'm
Because
not
I
gonna be
think
in court arguing over some internet nonsense with anybody. I'm sorry. You have it. You won.
yeah, but is it internet nonsense? I mean, he's actually said to you, right? I understand
Hmm.
that I go real life. I've
mm.
never gone real life, and
Well, I think he considers you tagging the authorities on Twitter going real life.
well, if that's
Well,
going real life,
calling now, apparently.
oh, I'm
Call-
calling them. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm calling them. I mean, this guy will lie about anything,
Mm.
Hmm.
but
I think there also we should say like maybe tagging the authorities isn't as serious as giving them a call. It
Mhm.
is Twitter, but at the same time, I wouldn't want anybody tagging me with the police. You know what I mean? So I don't, like I don't blame Hussy for being upset with involving the authorities with this. You know what I mean? Like I do feel him on that.
right, okay. So I'll ask you straight, okay? I've explained why I contacted them. Um, what would you have done?
I I haven't seen all the footage and everything, but unless I had more like knowledge of him actively harming children or with the intent of harming them, I wouldn't have called the police or the pool or anything. I would let them decide if he's being a nuisance in their pool. I would just watch him on the internet.
Right. So if you were watching somebody, okay, so you're watching somebody on a live stream and you've seen on several occasions him walking about insulting anybody and watching young guys play basketball and making sexual comments about them. Uh, and then you see him walk off to a swimming pool. Um, and then he sits there outside the pool, all on live stream. And then a security guy comes over to him and says, are you filming? And he says, no, I'm not. No, I'm not filming. I'm just sitting here. Okay, so that's one red flag. The fact, well, there's more than one red flag, but that's the third red flag. Okay, if you were genuinely worried about his uh, his intentions or his actions, and you have at your disposal, we all have. It's a small world. Okay,
Hmm.
would you not want to inform people? Would you not want to let other people, the authorities, I mean, know that there's
Well,
somebody that's
they're
doing
informed.
that?
If the security went up to him, then they're aware that he's being a character, or he has their attention. He has their eyes. They don't need me to put more awareness on it. They have the awareness.
Yeah, but then he lied to them.
That's on
He
him.
lied to them. That's on what?
That's on Hussy.
Yeah. I think you're missing the point. Okay. For me, okay. All right. Let's just see. Who's that? Sasha. Edna's right there. They spotted him already. Yes, they did spot him already, but he lied to them and still continued to film. He didn't say, all right, I'm going now. He continued to sit there and to film, and he kept saying, I'm just waiting for, the gates to open, and then I'm going to
Well,
go.
yeah, but being like a weirdo or a creep somewhere, even if you're perceived that, I'm not calling him that, you know what I mean? But just because you could just be awkward, but you want to have social interaction, you want to be outside, you want to be near people.
Yeah, but there's some things that you just don't do.
I mean, at the end of the day, because like I've had the police calls on me before. I remember I was walking my dog, and my dog was on this lady's lawn sniffing around and stuff. We were walking by. I'm on the sidewalk. She threatens to call the police on me.
Mhm.
I said, call them, because
Mhm.
I'm not doing anything wrong. So if you
Mhm.
want to call the
Right.
police and you want to be mad, go ahead and do it, because I didn't do anything wrong. So I'm not going to be mad because I'm not doing anything wrong. So why
Yeah.
are you so upset? Why is he so
Yeah.
upset? And it was on Twitter.
No, it's on Twitch. It was on Twitch.
No. I'm talking about you tagging the
Oh,
the
yeah. Yeah.
whatever it was.
I also, I think I emailed Twitch as well, but I mean, they're such massive platforms. They're not going to do
Yeah.
anything anyway.
And
But
the police on Twitter, they don't take emergency calls or calls on Twitter. They don't take them.
yeah,
They're not going to do anything. So
that's
why is he
right.
so upset?
Yeah, he's upset, I think, because he knows that I've got a point. He knows, but I don't lie. And when I say that he's a known liar, we all know he is. He's like Foodie and ALR. They just lie all the time, and I have no time for that. But then don't call me a liar, because
Mhm.
I don't lie. If you've got proof of me lying, then fine, show it to me.
Mhm.
But I don't lie. And for him to now try and sort of make it into something that it actually isn't, and to try and tie these things in now together with him being swatted. Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't.
All
No,
right.
he doesn't know who he's messing with. I know Edna liked it to be all fun and games, but no, when he,
Well, I understand that there's serious things going on, but I don't
yeah,
think that we need to create, lawsuits over,
And apparently
shenanigans on the internet.
he's taking me to court now too. He said in the chat he'll see me in court.
he,
So
he's threatened
what
it.
Hussy, please don't sue me.
what are we going to court for?
Yeah, 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 exactly. Hang on one sec. What's this? Yeah, Jan has nothing to do with that shit. You should blame your friends at the Kiwi farms. Oh, I don't even go on there. It's just not my thing. I know a lot of people go on there, but nah. So anyway, it's a slight diversion, but of course, because it's on court, talking about court cases. This was quite funny yesterday, because we know the situation with DC and Negs. Now, I thought, I was listening to this. Oh, I really find it hard to watch her. Do you? Do you girls watch it? Do you watch Al?
DC?
No,
Oh,
Al.
I'll no.
I find it really difficult to watch her. I think
What's
it's her voice.
difficult?
I think
Oh, okay.
I think it's just
Yeah.
her voice. But anyway,
she likes to say the N word too.
Oh, great.
Oh, really? All
Well,
right. Buckle up.
well, I'm not saying I'm a fan, trust me, but the bit I heard was, oh, is she? Okay, I'll bear that in mind, Sasha. Okay. I just found it quite interesting what she said about this court case. And, I just thought it'd be good tonight to have a discussion on these bloody court cases.
Wait a
It's
minute.
wild.
Yeah,
So,
before you go on, I just remembered about Al too. When she was a little girl, her mother dressed her up as Aunt Jemima with
oh no.
blackface and all too.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Oh no.
Honestly, some people just don't have a chance. What in the world?
Oh my
I
God.
said, and she like told this story freely. I'm like, why are you telling that story?
Yes, they
Why?
always do. They can't wait to share.
Oh my God.
Somebody told me some crazy shit like that. Like you had to tell me.
Right.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Let me calm down. I'm sorry. I just was not ready for that.
Oh
Jemima?
Yes.
In what context was this? Halloween or what?
It was Halloween, but yeah, she had blackface and all. So
She couldn't be a clown. She couldn't be a princess.
Oh
She could be a
God.
doctor.
Hey,
She had to be
listen.
Aunt Jemima. She couldn't even be a cook or a maid. I'm sorry. I just was not ready for that. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Oh, no. But I was gonna say though, Edna, maybe she was best buds when she was dressed up like that. Maybe she was best buds with Hussy's little friend. You never know. You just don't know. Anyway, all right, let's carry on. Calm down, Edna.
You talk about grinding gears. I can't. Aunt Jemima. I ain't never heard so much foolishness in my life.
Oh, don't tell me that was her favorite bloody costume.
who knows? I don't know.
Oh Lord.
Obviously, it was. And she's still telling people about it.
Do you remember? Oh, that reminds me. Just one little thing. How old was Hussy's little friend that came to a sad ending? The little black boy.
He was 9 years old.
Oh, was he? And
Yes,
Hussy still remembers him.
It reminded me, there was a boy that he died in an elevator accident a couple of years ago at a university in my state.
Oh, but getting back to
Tragic.
getting back to Hussy's little black friend, has he got a picture of him, or was it-
And he cried. Oh my God. I'm thinking about people that I knew when I was 9, like in 3rd or 4th grade, that may not be, I wouldn't have cried. He's crying today. He's crying today about it.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing, but okay.
You
Hussy's going to be searching for pictures online now. He's going to be searching for pictures of little 9-year-old black boys just so that he can show Edna next time he decides to go on his live stream. Yeah.
These comments and views are not Edna's, please.
Oh, yeah, we must be so cold-hearted. I know. Oh dear. Maybe that's why he had that altercation with that woman in the lift. Maybe he sort of remembered his poor little friend, his little black friend who was 9, who came to the sticky end at the bottom of the lift. Maybe he remembered that and had like a flashback. Ask him that, Edna, next time you're on there. All right, let's go.
You sharing these tweets went to the same audience, fine, but you'll still get in trouble for the one time that you did it. Even if you can't be punished for each thing individually, there was like 12 different examples of what Hussy was saying. Oh, Clara, this is and again, this is pre-knowing that Hussy sued her again.
Published this op-ed in the Washington Post about the women who are channeling their rage about violence and inequality into political strength despite the price of coming forward. From college campuses to Congress, we're back.
Right. Basically, what she's saying is that Um, DC was gloating about the fact that you know I've forgotten now the fact that people could be taken to court for defamation even if the words haven't actually come out of their mouths. So what Owl's doing is now proving that Hussy has got a case.
Okay.
Because even if the words didn't come out of her mouth, it can be proved that, it's still defamation. It's all crap. It's all nonsense. And, I really think that DC needs to get herself just get yourself another lawyer. What is wrong? I'm asking you girls, what is wrong with your judicial system? There's
Man, I don't even know where to start. But I mean, honestly, though, you don't think Hussy has any case for the allegations of? I don't know how, because he hasn't shared that, and I mean, I guess that would be part of the findings or whatever discovery. But I think he has a case, honestly, for the accusations. When you look at it, they're serious.
Okay, so Spill, tell us, which bit do you think he's got a case on?
Well, I don't know the particulars of the case because he wouldn't share, and I guess we haven't gotten to it yet. But just of him being a predator and being, just kind of like like a predator of society. You mentioned him just being around the pool, huh?
A PDF, you mean? I think there's a difference. There's a difference between saying that somebody has predatory behavior online, which is what I said, to saying that somebody is a PDF. A PDF is an entirely different thing.
But I think both have been said, right?
Both what?
I think he's been called both.
Yeah. Now, I do believe that Negs has called him that. I don't know who else has called him a PDF. We have to forget the other word. He would not win in a court of law by being called a predator. He wouldn't. Definitely not over here. Because there's proof of what he does to the people that he's had in his community. We have proof of it.
I guess it would also be helpful to know if what is he claiming? What is he suing for? Is he suing for damages or like an injunction type thing that gets him to just stop posting, or has he lost out on money in some way that he's asking for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. He settled. Okay, he settled with DC and Negs. And I think one of the clauses was that, or one of the conditions was that they weren't to talk about each other. So lately, he's been sniffing around to everybody. We know he's everywhere. We know he is. And if it's not him personally there with those ugly glasses, then it'll be one of his other little friends doing it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Jen, do you know David?
Yeah, that's who I mean. Him. For one.
David sends his love.
Don't tell me that you think he's wonderful as well. He's a lovely boy, He's a lovely boy over there in Ireland.
Jen, I don't know David.
And he once had an Indian friend who got crushed by a lift when he was only 9. So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So Hippie Co says he's suing for $300,000. Are you being serious?
Yep.
What are you?
But you know what? In New York, that's probably not even a lot of money.
Are you serious? Who is he gonna get this $300,000 from?
It might be $300. He ain't gonna give either one.
But do you girls know how much he got from DC as a settlement?
I thought it was nothing, right?
He got 7,500 from DC, and he got 2,500. He got 2,500 from Negs.
Yeah.
How'd you find this
So
out? How'd you find
I
this
want to
out?
know how he manages to get this money when he's on, what do you call it over there? What do you call it?
Disability.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
he's on benefits. How is he
Okay.
allowed to have that money? How is he? I mean, was that money taken from his benefits? Because it would be over here.
Mm-hmm.
It
I don't know
shouldn't
if they do
be.
that.
I mean, your living expenses. If this is money that he should have received, like I don't know, because if it's over a certain year, that's only because it depends. Because if this lawsuit was over maybe 3 years, what is that? A couple of thousand a year? That's not enough to kick you off of benefits. It shouldn't be.
Well, it
But
would over
like
here.
if
Sorry.
you earn, I was going to say if you earn money here, they will deduct it from your benefits. But I don't know
Right.
about like lawsuits and court cases.
Do you know one of my daughters works in benefits? Yeah. So I don't know why I threw that in. And no doubt I'll have that blasted all over the internet now.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I understood over here. I think there's a cap. You're allowed to have a certain amount of money in your bank in
Oh,
order
okay.
to get the benefits. Now, if
Mhm.
he's got he's got 10 grand from them, how is he still receiving benefits? Exactly, Hippie. Yeah. So I think that needs to be looked at. I think these people that he's taken them to court, he's taken to court, they really need to, get this checked out, because if he's playing these games with people and he is playing with them and he's affecting their lives, then he needs to be held accountable for it. That's what I think.
Listen, Jen, I thought you were busy on these in Canva with these wonderful graphics here. You've been doing your Googles because sounds like you trying to get somebody's financial F with. Hussy, I don't know if it's worth it, man. I might cool that on.
I'm just speaking.
It's hard to get on benefits here. Jen, don't.
It is over here as
difficult.
well. And I mean, I've seen a few things on Twitter which has led me to believe that some people are, looking into that. But, we're talking about a man who lives in a building mainly because of his disability. Now, you know what I think about his disability. But, has he proven that? But in order to win any form of case for defamation, surely these things need to be looked at. And I'm not even a lawyer. My daughter got the law degree. I didn't. I've got a very clever daughter who's got a law degree. And, we're not a stupid family. And I'm telling you, Hussy, if you want to take me to court, I would love it. Because I would show your ass for what it is.
Listen,
100%. 100%. Yeah, I know. She should never have settled.
But if she only gave $7,000, that's like nothing. That's nothing.
I know.
But would the U.S. or the benefit, whoever, like Social Security or whomever, would they do something about that? I don't know.
Well, they would over here. Shall we check it out? Shall we use Google? Or shall we just finish a bit more of what? No, I don't think I do. Now that you told me she's racist, I don't want to get off.
And Jemima.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I won't be watching her again.
I mean, sorry, Al. I don't know this lady. I mean, I don't have nothing against her, but just the idea.
I always believe Bridget. I don't know why. And if she says someone is racist, I'll go along with that. Yeah.
Well, you have 5 doctorates, don't you, Bridge?
Yeah, I guess.
Bridget is a very clever woman. I always knew she was. Right, so what will I put in Google? What will I put? What is it? Assessments for what can I put about they call it social security, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Social security in America or
Mm-hmm.
in USA. Right. And how much? Right, okay, hang on, let's share this. We can do this together. Right, okay, can you read that?
So I put in there, do they deduct money from your social security benefits if you win a lawsuit? And Google popped up. It said winning a lawsuit should not directly affect your social security benefits.
Yeah, okay, but when over here, right,
Uh-huh.
when you go on benefits, they check your bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Mm-hmm.
they not do that over there?
I think it depends on what type of what type of social security you're on, whether it's like, I don't know. I don't really know.
It's so difficult, Jan. I wouldn't have the first idea. Like I can imagine because
Oh,
I
they've
think
got
there's like disability where you get health insurance, but then there's like additional disability where you would get like living expenses or um what is it? Maybe like housing, but it's really segmented. So,
yeah,
like if you qualify for housing, that might take a couple of years to even get into a building or something. So I've heard, like I don't even know the first part even like signing up or qualifying for, you know what I mean? Because the income levels I think are like poverty level.
Uh-huh. Because
well, you should
I know I was gonna say that I know when I was renting from this one lady and I had to pay her rent, she was on some kind of social security. I don't know what, but she was just like, "Can you give me cash?" Because she didn't want the money going into her account because they would look.
yeah, that's what
Oh,
they do over here. I know that for a fact because
Mm-hmm.
my daughter works in fraud. She works
Mm-hmm.
for the fraud, and she has cases like that where people are, telling porkies. So
Uh-huh.
yeah. So is that right? Okay. Who is eligible for Social Security in America? How many years do you have to work? So you have to work to get Social Security, do you? In the
yeah,
Not
States?
I think
necessarily.
so it depends because Social Security, the program you pay into it, and it's benefits that come out of your wages, and you cash in on and you receive them in your retirement. That's like the traditional Social Security. But there's supplemental programs that help that you can qualify for in different ways.
Mm-mm. So
Mm,
No,
if you have a disability, you do not have to work because there's like kids that get social security checks that have disabilities and they get them their whole lives.
yeah,
right? That's what I'm talking about.
But
right.
you don't have to
Yeah, but I think that's a
Right, but what
different
I'm
thing,
saying is
isn't it?
Social. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Social Security, like you do have to work. You have to get like 40 credits to fully qualify, and you have to make so much to earn so much. Like it's a whole structure that goes into Social Security. But Bridge is also right. There are supplemental programs with it as well.
Right, now there's another thing, right? Well, what I might do is get this up. Okay. Um, right, okay. Talk amongst yourselves while I do this. Right, let me just get this up. Oh God, they've changed it though, haven't they? Uh, 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 uh. Oh, what's Welfare Wigs thingy now? Because she's in the know on Twitter. Bridge, do you
Oh,
know?
I haven't seen her in a while. She hasn't popped up on
She's
my feed.
Yeah, but she's got a different name now, hasn't she? Oh, I
Oh,
know.
does
Is it?
she? I
It's
don't know.
Wig something. Wig something. Oh, damn. Okay, what I'll do, I'll get it on. I won't share it on here. I'll do it. Oh, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. Wig swatch. So, thank you, Hippico. Right. Wig swatch. Squash. Right, there she is. Right. I like this person because they're they consistently call out Hussy for what he really is, and I like that. I really like that. Right, okay. So let me share this with you. And I'm sharing it. There, okay. But what I think we'll do, let's come out of here, or we'll just make it a bit bigger, shall we? Where are we?
Yeah.
There. Right.
Yeah, that's good.
You can see that. Right. So let's get rid of the banner. The comments. That's it. Right. Okay. So that's the main one. Do you guys think Hussy has told his new lawyer that he likes to dress up and play a black woman on stream, or that he refers to black women as baboons? I'd like to know if he has shared this information with her. Maybe she knows and doesn't care. Right. Right, let me see here. There's something I saw earlier. Okay, here. I'm happy for Hussy not lying on a court document about my identity, because he's been saying that welfare wig is Ritalin or someone like that. And so, but he's obviously not said it on the court documents. Besides that, this shit is filled with so many lies. So, one, DC and Negs retweet most of my posts. That's not true. So this, again, it's another lie. Please listen, Edna. Number two, DC encouraged me to keep doxing people. She's never done that. And this is what I mean about him being a liar and why I detest him. So if you look at this thing here, it says, right, so during one of her live streams, right, okay. Now this is like the solicitor lawyer, highlighting things in it, but it's just so full of crap. So it says, on the same day, she was interacting with Welfare Wig on Twitter, knowing that this account only exists for the purpose of defaming Hussy by accusing him of being a PD. That's not true. That's not what Welfare Wig does. Right, and not even one being sued. Right, okay. So here someone's put, and you're not even the one being sued yet. So Welfare Wig says, which is why this shit needs to go to trial. He has to prove every single thing with actual real evidence. Now that's what I agree with, and that's why I would welcome him to take me to court. 100%, because he will not be able to prove any of this. So then she said, and I can't dox Hussy because he already doxed his own self live on stream by showing his full address. We all know that. We know he did that. Okay. This is right. And 3, this is the biggest lie of them all. I have never accused that ogre of being a sex criminal or a PDF. This shyster and his low budget lawyer are lying. Again, they're lying. Okay? The audacity of this guy telling the court that he's telling the truth after all these lies I just called out. Now, look, this is what he's signed. This is what he's signed. I, Hussy, solemnly swear and affirm under criminal penalties for the making of a false statement that I have read the foregoing complaint and that the actual statements made in it are true to the best of my personal knowledge, information and belief. That is a total lie, and another reason why I will always call him out. He's disgusting. He's a
You know
liar.
what, Janet? I was thinking, what did she expect me to do? Call Hussy a liar to his face?
Do you know what? I don't expect you to do anything,
Mm-hmm.
Edna. I know, I know the type of person you are. And I respect that. I respect you for being different, but I just wish you would open your eyes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not putting you
Yeah.
on the spot. I accept you for who you are.
Thank you.
But I just wish you would, open your eyes a bit really. And, just laughing at the ludicrousy of it is fine as far as I'm concerned on here, I mean, people in chat are saying, yes, you should say it. I'm not gonna force I'm not gonna force you to do it, you'll have to find it, what can I say? I mean, I know some people would say, "Oh, well, Jan, you shouldn't sort of put up with that." But you're your own person. You're a 30-odd-year-old woman. If you want to believe those things, that's up to you. But I'm never gonna make you choose something.
I guess I just don't think of it as it's not like something that I choose to believe in. He says that's what it is. It doesn't affect me if it's one way or the other.
Yeah, it's kind of just like somebody saying something and you're just like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's like somebody walked past me and they were like, you know what? My favorite color is green. I'm like, right on. Okay.
I think maybe, and this isn't me sort of having a go at you because I don't want to do that, You're
Mm-hmm. I can take it, Jen. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I forgot what I was gonna say. No, it's gone clear. When I'm fiddling about on here, I lose what I'm gonna say. It's like I'm not gonna berate you for your beliefs and for the way you are. I don't want to do that, and at the end of the day, it is the internet. But I do believe that sometimes it oversteps the mark. And in my opinion, Hussy oversteps the mark all the time, especially when it comes to talking about me. Now, if I was on someone's chat and they were calling me all the names under the sun that he does, I wouldn't have been in that chat. I'll just put it that way. I couldn't have been in there. If I was in someone's chat and they started coming for you and calling you names and saying disgusting things about your family, then I wouldn't be there. So I
But
get
Jen, he was also saying at the same time that he's really hurt. He's at a point where, he's coming online. This is how he gets income. He wants to have fun. And maybe he took it too far. So other people took it too far. But at this point, he doesn't want to take it that far. But also, he's still saying F your daughter. And I told him that, right? And he doesn't get that he's still perpetuating the things that he doesn't want. So it's complex, it's nuanced, and I'm going to enjoy the show while it's happening.
It's definitely not nuanced. I told him like
you don't think it's nuanced?
No, and I told him a year and a half ago, just don't go to their chats or don't go to their live streams. You don't have to look at what they're saying. If you want to have fun, then do your little fun on your little channel and be done with it. But it's like to come into here, Jan's going live every Friday, but you come in every Friday just to say something and then to say something to me too. Like I really
because this is the place to be, Bridge. You know it.
And to threaten me with a lawsuit, I've said time and time again, I want nothing to do with him. After I heard that he was talking mess about me, I left him alone. I left him alone, didn't say anything to him. But
Mhm.
still,
But don't you see that as a form of love? It's like he doesn't know how
hell
to show
no,
it.
it's insane. It's
It
absolutely
is.
insane. Jesus
But
Christ.
honestly, I don't think it's hate because I think he had a kick out of when you were talking about him and it was more lighthearted. But as it gets deeper and especially as he took it as, the predatory stuff, that's hurtful. And then it's gotten to this dark place.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem to me. So
Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't throw out the word predatory without any explanation of what I meant by saying that. I don't throw those words out loosely. I know the word can be taken in a certain way. So I made sure that when I did use it, I gave a PowerPoint on it, which everyone laughed.
Jen, we loved your PowerPoint, girl. You rocked it.
But if I do believe that the issues are with him, but I do also think that he needs help, and whilst he's still got these people out here championing him, he's never gonna get the help that he needs.
But
He
you know what,
needs to
Jan?
look at why he's
We
so
were talking about
angry with the world.
But we were talking about on Wellness Wednesday how the medical system isn't always the help that it's supposed to be. And maybe he's had similar situations, right? So
Maybe.
he's found his community on Twitch and YouTube that enjoys his comedy, and that's the help that's helping him.
Yeah.
You got to
can
take that
believe
up with the
that.
health professionals.
I can believe that. And in that instance, I would say, well, carry on. If you've got, a following that don't mind what you do, then that's fine. But the problem is he draws other people in because he's so bitter and he's raging all the time at other people. His channel is not about comedy, and that's why he keeps losing it, Edna.
I think it's misinterpreted. I think it's that side of comedy that people don't always enjoy as comedy, if that makes sense.
No,
Like comedy
you
pushes the
can't
limit.
say that. You can't say
No.
that because there's real hatred in what he says. I do videos where I take the piss out of people, but you'll never hear hate in my voice when I'm talking about, when I'm doing my standalone videos about Peter Mon, or when I used to do the Hussy Chronicles. I would never, because they didn't come from a place of hate. I don't want my channel to be somewhere where I vent about somebody that I really dislike. And that's why I don't like talking about him, because I really don't like him.
Like when he first came on the scene and stuff, and well, this is afterwards, but like he would see, because I would be talking about him on Twitter and stuff, and then like he would bring me up in his live streams, and this before me and Hussy had ever talked, and he'd be like, "Oh, f that bitch," and
talking about you.
Yeah, and I would laugh about it because we didn't know each other. I would laugh. And he would just go on, be like, "Oh, she always talking, blah, blah, blah."
Oh, like he wasn't serious. Wait, was he serious or no?
He was serious, but the situation wasn't that serious. It was kind of just like F her and then go on about your day. But now, like after I've basically spoken with him and stuff like that, it's too much. Just like
okay. Yeah, I mean, and that's valid. Yeah. Because I mean, listen, if it was directed towards me, I wouldn't be laughing. Yeah, I would admit that. Yeah.
I was going to say that to you. And if he spoke about you, or he spoke about your loved ones, the way he's spoken about mine and other people's loved ones, how do you think they feel?
Yeah.
You know, so it's all well and good saying, "Oh yeah, well he's funny, he's funny." You know, it's a bit like if you're in a circus, you'll laugh when the clown goes and puts like a cake pie in somebody's face, but if he comes to you with the pie, you don't want it. Thanks very much. You know, and I think, you know, he's just turned into a really hateful person. And I don't know whether it's because he's received so much negativity, because people have
Well,
seen
yeah.
for that.
But then even his like fans or whatnot, like who was it? David came over to my Twitter like a couple of weeks ago and tells me F you and F your dad too. Like where did that?
Really?
I don't even talk to David. I don't talk about him or anything like that. It just came like F you and F your dad too. What?
That's
Like
disgusting.
it's insane. It is insane.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, Edna, but whilst there are people like you that do still see him as, you know, a comic person, he's going to continue to do it, and he gets away with it, and he thinks he can get away with everything. And at the moment, he's using the judicial system to attack people. It needs to stop. It really does.
Ooh, I wouldn't say necessarily. Like, I know it could be taken as an attack, but I would like to frame it as maybe just like a warning of listen, I'm very serious about you guys. Stop talking about me like this.
You can't stop people from talking about you. If you don't want to hear it, then it's on you to not listen to it. You don't have to go to their channels or anything like that. And basically, a lawyer will tell you that too. You can't stop people from talking about you.
Exactly.
Well, obviously, he found a lawyer that agrees with him or that's willing to take the case.
Well, good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to keep winning, I'm telling you. And as Sasha says, it's as clear as day. And, you know, I think the most damaging thing, I mean, I know, it could be damaging if you allowed it to be damaging, but, you know, he surrounds himself with these people that just think it's, you know, "Oh, Hussy, you're so funny," and blah, 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 blah. But no, you know, it's time to sort of open your eyes.
You know what, Jan, I'm sorry. I just have to say, he didn't have the cactus today.
He didn't have what?
The cactus. It's like that's like the co-host, right? It's like he's playing around to eat, you talking to it, and it's real funny. He did not play that cactus today at all. He was very serious. Like, I hear what you're saying, but I do think that he was genuine.
Yeah.
Not at least in part. Okay, well, listen. Okay.
I mean, this is something completely different, okay? But it could be equated to the situation, I think. If right, I watch Married at First Sight. Don't shoot me. I just do. It's something me and my daughter watch. We really enjoy it. Now,
A lot of people do, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's this couple, and she's quite gobby, but he's a bit of a wimp, okay? So
What does
he
gobby
says
mean?
to her one day, gobby means talks a lot, a bit like me, not afraid to speak.
Oh, okay.
Okay. People would call me gobby. I'm gobby. Okay.
What is it? Precocious?
No, it's just somebody who talks a lot. It's just somebody who's not afraid to call a spade a spade.
No, but there's another word for it. Am I saying it right, Bridge? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Look,
It's just
Okay, don't. Anyway, I apologize. Please get me gobby.
Okay. Okay.
Bridget means Jen, you throw me off with that word, gobby.
She call people out, okay? Now, he has come to her, right, and he said, "Oh, so and so, this guy Jack has said to us guys in the gym, when it gets to when we swap, if we do a wife swap, someone please take my wife because I don't want to shag her, and you're welcome to have her." Right? Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, okay. So he goes back and he tells his wife, who is gobby, right, who is like, you know, not afraid to speak. She's horrified, right? So they then have like the dinner party, and they're all at the dinner party, and she's already spoke right. So she said to the husband, "I can't keep this to myself. It's disgusting that he said that, especially as
I
the
mean,
other
it is.
girl." Especially as the other girl is really into him and talking about moving to where he lives and blah blah blah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they're at the table and they are positioned opposite this couple. Okay, so the girl is giving this guy that, you know, the real evils across the table. So in the end, he's like, because he's a right cocky so and so, he's like, "Oh well, what's your problem?" And she's like, "Well, I heard what you said. You know, I've forgotten his name. Say it, Sean. Sean told me what you said in the gym, right? About Lauren." So he's like, "Yeah, well, no, I didn't. What you saying? No, I've never said that I didn't fancy her." So this gobby one is saying to him, "You said that, you know, somebody else can shag my wife because I don't want her." Okay. So he's like, "No, I didn't say that. Did I say that?" Anyway, she's looked to her bloke, right, Sean, to back her up, back her story up and say, "Yeah, actually, you did say that." He didn't back her up. So she's like looking at him, and the other guy, Jack, the nasty one, has looked at her husband and said, "Tell me, did I actually say that, you know, I didn't want to shag my
Oh
own
my
wife, blah,
goodness.
blah, blah, blah." And her
Did the
husband
cameras catch him saying
has,
that?
yeah, her husband has
Okay.
clammed up. Her
Oh,
husband has clammed up and left her looking like a complete fool.
or they're legally married.
Yeah. Why do you always pick up on the bits that don't really matter?
Because
But that is like, but what color shirt did he have on that day?
It's like, was he wearing grey trousers or was he wearing like... We don't know it now. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I just couldn't imagine somebody that I'm so entangled with and meshed with leaving me hanging like that
Yes, he
over something so
did.
important. Because she stood out there based off of what he shared.
Exactly. So
That's crazy.
there is a little bit of a similarity in what happened today. I'll let you think about it, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. But
That's like a riddle.
as I've said to you
Listen,
before,
Jen, can I just say that for one thing, even if you want to take it as my full support of Hussy, it's not like a denouncement of my support of you in any way.
I know that. I know that. And that's one of the reasons why I don't let it bother me. Because I know the type of person you are. I mean, we did have a similar situation happen ages ago. Do you remember when in the timber days?
What
But
happened? I don't remember.
sooner or later, you'll see the light. You know.
Oh
But
yeah, that's right.
yeah. Sooner or later, you'll see the light. And, you know, I'm
Yeah.
not about, you can't talk to this person and you can't do this and I can't do that. No, honestly, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me to that extent. But I think sometimes you have to speak up.
Yeah.
You can't always sit on the fence. Sooner or later, you've got to fall over. You know, you've got to fall on one side. And I think you have to judge. Mind you, I don't know if you can. I don't want to sound rude, but I was going to say sometimes you have to look at everything that's put in front of you and think, now, who am I believing here? You know? But anyway,
But Jen, I don't care that much. It
yeah,
doesn't matter.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's another reason. That's another reason why I don't let it bother me. What do you think, Bridge?
No,
Gonna
no,
throw
because
you
like
in there.
I understand where Edna's coming from, because like the whole thing where Hussy's like, "Oh, you're in Jan's chat," and
Yeah,
Bridget, you're not stopping her from saying this. And I've said I don't care.
yeah,
I don't care.
exactly. Exactly. And I don't actually. I don't really. He means nothing to me. He's of no relevance to my life. So I don't really care, you know. And it's the same with the Yo Mama thing. I don't give a toss what he says about me. I did speak up on your behalf when I said, you know, that I thought I don't like him talking to my panelists the way he did, because that's the type of
Thank
person
you,
I
because
am.
we're not morons. Sorry, Jen, I popped in. But that just kind of.
She jumps in there. She jumps in there, all right, didn't you? Okay.
I'm like, yo, mama, what I say? You calling me a
Oh,
moron. Whatever.
I do believe in karma. I do believe in karma, and I think, you know, hopefully things will sort themselves out as regards, you know, Hussy is concerned. He can't keep winning. He just can't. It's just it's just ridiculous. And I'm sorry that this Drama Friday has been all about him. I hate it. But
I think
there
this
wasn't
was a
much
great
else
Drama
going on.
Friday.
Was there anything
Thanks
else
for
going
joining
on?
us, Bridge.
Yeah, I think Bridge just likes to come up and have a bit of a chinwag. Girly, those videos. How long do they take you to do, Bridge?
I get help from AI with the editing.
You would never know. They're really good. I
So
love the
good.
videos. Very good choices. But I guess we'd say that to the AI, but they are really good.
No, I pick the topic, and then AI helps me with the video, with the actual.
We gonna talk
pictures and-
about it, helping me with my channel. That's awesome. Yeah.
That is so good. I'm so impressed, Bridget, honestly, because I do a lot of editing on mine. I mean, I edit just about everything, and
Yeah.
you know, I'm just so impressed with you know, how you've done it. Keep doing it, girly.
Because like
So
the
interesting.
AI will set up like the scene to give you like a rough outline of it, and then you can just put in like videos, the videos that you want, or clips of videos and pictures that you want, and then I just
Where are you getting them from?
Oh, where am I getting the pictures from?
Yeah.
The videos? Well, the AI actually has like a stock of videos that you can choose from, or if it's not there, I'll just look on the internet.
That's amazing. Well
Is it
done.
NVIDIA or NVIDIA
Yeah,
AI?
yes.
Or,
Yep.
that's the one everyone's talking about. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that is incredible.
Well, you sold me.
Yeah, no, it's so good. And your voice, and what happens then? You do a voiceover over it all?
Yep.
That is so good. Listen, have you ever thought of doing like what's it called, voice acting?
I back in the day, I did take some voice acting classes, and then I told you, too, my dad was in radio, so he
Yeah.
had me doing like a radio show when I was a kid too. So
Yeah. Well, I put underneath your video, do not waste your talent, because you know, you have got a really nice voice. It's wasted on my channel, I have to say. But
Oh, Jen, don't say that. This is just as great a place as anywhere. This is wonderful. Listen, Jen, your graphics are great, but also the fact that you put a lot of work into that DID stream and finding the guest panelist and where video or no, not panelist, but the video and having her in stream. I was blown away. I was like, that's better than what I could have ever expected for that, for that stream. And I learned more, and it's wonderful.
What stream? What stream?
The Wellness Wednesday where we went over Lauren. Was it her name Lauren?
Lauren.
Her video talking about her experience with, or it's not DID or DID.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
yeah.
I enjoy doing it, and I'm glad that we've now sort of reached the part where I can utilize you know, those skills. I love doing it. It's very creative for me.
Mhm.
And also to see Bridget doing her thing. I'm just so pleased. I'm so pleased for you, Bridge.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, your last one. Oh, I watched the one. I did think we may have discussed it tonight, but I think we've been talking too much now. But I thought I saw the last one on the TV, on that
Mhm,
TV
mhm.
program. Are you going to be doing a second one on that?
I don't think so. That was just like an overview. So,
Yeah,
like any
yeah.
other series is
Mhm.
over. The series, have you seen the series? It's a lot.
No, I haven't. I might
No.
do. Actually, I might try and watch it over the weekend, and
Mhm.
maybe we can go over it on Wednesday.
Mm.
We'll see
Mhm.
if we've
That
got
would be a good
time.
idea.
Yeah, because you know
Yeah.
my kids, my girls were in stage school,
Mhm.
so I know a bit
Oh.
about you know, children in entertainment. That's what they did used to do. So
Mhm.
yeah, it
Mhm.
would be quite an interesting conversation to have. Let me think about it.
It got
But
real like because it's a 4-part series. It got real heavy like on the third part, and that's
yeah,
when the guy was talking about how he was assaulted
Is that
basically.
what
It was
awful,
Drake
mhm.
Bell,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
And he
awful.
didn't he didn't
I
really
didn't
even
know.
nobody knew, and he didn't even really go into any detail about anything, but just the way that he was talking, and you're just like, oh my god, like how could
Yeah,
this
you just
happen?
know.
Hmm.
See, over here, and
That's
I would have thought it was the same over there, but over here they have very strict rules for children on set, and they are never without a chaperone. So
Well,
when you were talking about it, I
no,
couldn't
they
understand.
they have strict rules here, but it was the chaperones doing the stuff. Yeah,
Oh no!
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no! Oh, maybe
Hmm.
we should have a discussion on that because it is very interesting. It's just a shame because you have to be careful what you show and what you talk about
Hmm.
on YouTube. I mean, I
oh,
know
okay.
a lot of the yeah, you know, a lot of the true crime channels aren't even monetized.
Hmm.
YouTube won't even
Really?
monetize them. Yeah, which I
Oh,
think
okay.
is yeah, which I think
My
is
fa-
disgusting.
my favorite true crime channel was Jim was it Jim Can Swim, JCS. They don't even do videos anymore because YouTube was
No.
blocking
Oh.
them, and yeah.
I don't know why they do that because you
Hmm.
learn so
Well, I
much.
can imagine because it's like a family friendly platform. That's what their hope or that was the aim, wasn't it? And true crime is
Yeah,
not very
yeah.
light
No,
or family friendly.
I mean, you do get people that abuse it and, you know, put up stuff that other people really shouldn't see. But it's like with anything to do with the internet. Children should be monitored, you know,
Hmm.
and I don't know
Jen, in
whether
this
it's
community,
possible
half of the adults need to be monitored.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, I mean, there's loads of different genres on YouTube, and I just feel that it's a shame that the true crime community are, you know, just they're just treated really badly by the platform when they do such
Yeah.
work. You know, there are legitimate people out there that want to, you know, share the information that they've got. And they do a lot of hard work to produce their videos. So I just think it's
Hmm.
a shame, really. You
They
know,
really do. Yeah.
yeah,
It's the more I learn about YouTube and like the video production and everything, the more I'm like, there's so much work that goes into this. The
Hmm.
lighting and like to make a video just look halfway decent.
Yeah.
Geez,
yeah. And
it's a lot of work.
I think also, you know, especially in this part, you know, in girl world, when you actually look at the quality of the content that these people put out, it's just incredible that they get, you know, the amount of subscribers they get, you know.
Hmm.
And I don't think it matters if you put your face on screen, to be honest. But I think I do like to see, you know, some sort of skill being used, you know,
Right.
some sort of editing.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm not like your mama who says, you should always put your face on screen. No, because sometimes, quite personally, sometimes if I see somebody's face, it puts me off.
It's like, you know what? Because I think you gotta,
It's true though.
So, but I think
You said I'm
YouTube.
trying to eat over here. I can't.
But I think a lot more people are putting themselves on screen now too. I'm talking outside of girl world, because I've watched a couple of channels, a couple of true crime channels, and their videos have been getting like copyright struck or something like that, and they've been forced to put themselves on screen. And when I see them, I'm just like, I didn't know you look like that.
Okay, explain
you
that
know
to
what?
me. Why would they get copyright?
It's like a way of making it transformational, right?
Yeah, but I don't know, because like one of the guys that I was watching, he said that, and he just really doesn't know why that they're getting struck, because they're his voice. Yeah, he's using clips of videos here and there, and that's probably it, because he's using the clips of videos. I don't know. So every like maybe 5-10 minutes, he'll put himself on screen talking.
Oh
yeah.
and that puts
But you
off.
know what? These people, but these people are really talented though. Because I remember I used to watch somebody. This was like reality TV. I can't remember whatever, but it wasn't true crime. But their like recaps of the show was so good, you didn't want to watch the show. So they actually got them off of YouTube because, and I mean, it was so like they had clips from the show. It was so well produced, and they did the show better than they did.
I'm always very wary. I mean, even, you know, like we do the true crime section, I'm always wary of using other people's, you know, their videos. And you know, as soon as I get a strike, that's it. I won't use them again. I'll find another way of doing it, you know. But it just seems a shame, really, especially when, you know, you put a lot of effort into it. And I do, you know, I sit here for hours coming up with like backdrops, and I think
you got to use the AI.
Yeah, I could. I didn't realize it was so good. Maybe I will. Which
do we know what's going?
Which AI platform do you use? Which app?
It's in video AI. In video AI.
Okay. Oh, and you don't get a mark on it.
No, because like the images that they use, I think I guess they bought the license, so all their stock images you can use. But
I must tell you, you know, I like aviation. I watch one of the channels I watch, he's got over 1 million subscribers, and he just put up, like, you know, he's building it up to be like the best one that he's ever done. And I thought, oh goody. And then I saw him on Twitter, and he was atting this company that he bought the rights to, I think, was it the music? I think it might have been the music, and they'd copyright struck his channel, and he was so upset about it because he had like over 1 million views on it.
Wow.
And he was backwards and forwards with this company, and so he was saying, don't use this company. We've paid for the money, you know, we've paid to get the music. See, that's the trouble, you see. You could still get copyright struck, you know. So anyway,
because it's like who really owns
he got it turned around. He did get it turned around eventually. They lifted the strike, but I mean, that's awful. So yeah, there's a lot of
I
sort
was
of
gonna say,
skullduggery.
Speaking of strikes, what's going on with your mama?
I don't know. Has he been struck?
Yeah, he said that he won, but I didn't. You know, I don't know what the particulars are. Do we?
I don't know. I've no idea. I don't
Do we
bother
not
with
care?
him really. I just don't bother with him. He's like, I just, you know, each time I see him, he just irritates me more and more. So I'm like,
that last video you did, Jan, I was just like, he is yelling and obnoxious. Like, oh my God.
I know. I mean, how can you listen to that? I just
I couldn't
can't.
even
It's
watch
just
the video, Jan. I'm
awful.
sorry.
Oh God. And I know, like, I used to think he was this and I used to think he was that.
Mhm.
But you live and learn. Some of us live and learn, Edna. That's all I'm saying, love. All right.
Mm.
Anyway, I'm going. It's
Jan,
nearly
I
2
said
hours.
that in your defense today to Hussy. What are you talking about?
Right, Barley. Hi, my darling. I was in Nada's chat and I got my piece there. The story is irrelevant and don't want to bring it up, but I got my piece with another YouTuber that did me wrong. Yeah, I know you're not in a good place at the moment, Barley. Um, honey, maybe step away. Maybe step away from the internet for a little while and do something that you really enjoy. That's what I would say because I know you're struggling at the moment. I hope you know, keeping up with your meds and everything, but I don't like to see you struggling. So yeah, just take care of yourself, girlie. Have a day. That's all right. I don't think I don't automatically assume that you're drunk. I don't do that.
What was she?
Um,
She was sipping earlier, wasn't she?
was she?
I saw the end of her live stream. She was sipping. She was
Was she?
sipping.
You were sipping. It's all for fun. I don't take it that serious. Good girl. Good girl. Listen, Bridge, I don't know if you heard me say, but she made me a mod.
Oh
And
yeah, I heard
some
that.
of
I
those
heard
people in there were
you.
just vile. And I was like, oh shit, what do I do here?
Yeah, Jan, you just groove, girl. You just hang out with the
I
jams.
did.
I'm not even in chat like that. Yeah, because
I
chat
did.
can
I
be
said
kind of rough.
hi and I said a few things in there and then I thought, and then I saw another mod come in and I thought, okay, I'm stepping away now. So I did still listen, but I didn't take any notice of what was being said.
That's how I
Um,
was. I was just there. I saw Edna come in. She gave her little hearts and stuff. I was like, I'm just gonna sit back and see what's going on.
I tell you what, though, she was playing some banging tunes today. She is playing some reggae. I love that. I love that.
Nice.
And then somebody said something about, oh, we got the island music, have we? And I thought, just don't even start, all right? Don't
Right.
even start. I'm in Barley's stream. I'm a mod. I have to behave.
Mhm.
So I did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
Listen,
had
Jan gave me a warning.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
better
yeah, I
watch.
gave somebody one warning. Yeah. Um, well, she went off on me. I doubt it.
No. She was saying
Oh,
no.
Barley. Okay. Yeah. You know, Barley needs to keep, as I said, maybe
But
stay away.
this is her fun space, Jan.
I
It's
know it
like you
is.
can't, if this is the space you use to cope, you can't not, how are you gonna cope without it?
Yeah. Yeah. And I do understand that. I do understand that. I try and take the day off. I try and take the
Yeah.
weekend off. Tomorrow I'm off to my daughter's. And I've filmed another video. So Sunday I'll probably just be editing. So yeah. Anyway, what are you girls up to at the weekend? Anything?
I need to finish this paper that I've been procrastinating on.
Hmm. And get
And I got
another
What is
video
it
out.
about?
the paper. It's just about like what am I writing about? What am I writing about? It's
Listen,
basically about like I'm trying to like not give away too much information, but basically about education.
Yeah.
And
okay.
yeah.
Well, do a study stream. We can help each other because I'm going to be doing taxes.
Right.
Okay.
Edna's happy. She's doing taxes. No, you need to you need to keep doing what you're doing, Bridge. Definitely.
I got a Elizabeth Taylor one that I need to edit.
Oh, that would be
Ooh, yeah.
brilliant. So what about Judy Garland? That would be nice as well.
Mhm.
I like the yeah. Okay. All right, girlies, I'm going to go. Thanks for coming up, you two. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Love
Bye.
having you up here with me. And thanks also to chat. It's lovely to have you in, have a bit of a chat. I like that. Yeah, I know we do get the lurkers, but it's nice that you join in and chat. So you take care of yourselves out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.